guys, and welcome to another video by Channel Vegan and Frodo. Thank you for being here again on the channel. Welcome to everyone that's new or recently subscribed. I hope you enjoyed the content so far and it has been interesting and fun and different, and apologies for slightly shaking the camera. I'll try not to touch it. There you go. I'll move my sit away. How's that? So today's video, as many of you know, those who watch my channel and stuff a lot, is I do a lot of videos about cycling and touring and things like that. But today is going to be a video about another sport, running. And it's something I do. I used to do a lot of running actually. Maybe a few years ago, before I started cycling, I did a few half marathons, and I did one marathon so far, and it's been really cool and really fun, and I'm also wanting to do more of that too. But at the moment also, if you are into cycling and want to kind of do different things a little bit, I feel like running and weights is really good way to cross train when you cycle. And I do a bit of running, and I'm starting doing it more and more, and as I mentioned before, I used to do quite a bit. And I am going to review one of the running shoes that I have, which make a lot of chaos and headlines, and it's been like a big deal. And these shoes are pretty expensive, so I want to tell you my experience with them before you go out and spend money on it. Or if you're considering new running shoes, you need new running shoes, and you're wondering which ones to get, they all cost a bit of money and you don't know which ones right. So there are a couple of really, well, like you have your standard basic brands like Adidas, Nike, Essex, and all that kind of stuff, and then you have it's just like, sorry, blank. My mind went blank for a minute. I had the name just before. And you have HOKAS. So anyway, I have HOKAS, this brand shoes here, and as you can see, even just from the design, they're pretty, they're very light. They're very, what's the word, they're big. They're massive really, if you see, they're big in size. The insole is not just flat. If I can get a big flat piece, there you go. See, there's a bit of a bent to it as well, as you can see. Yeah. So that basically impacts your foot differently, and there's a lot of support for your heel as well, as you can see. There's a lot of support, there's a lot of ankle support. These are very high shoes, because there are a lot of shoes on the market, one with a really thin sole, and there's nothing wrong with it. I think it really just depends on what you're used to running in and how much support you prefer on your feet. Like there are those toe feet shoes that kind of highlight each one of your toes and then just have rubber bottom, and I've tried them and they're good for different things. I also have much thinner running shoes for running on trails or running in wet weather, because I prefer a lot more grip. Speaking of grip, this is the insole. I keep calling everything insole. Yeah, so this is the bottom of the shoe, and it's reasonably grippy. It's a little worn, as you can see, but not excessively worn. There's a really big cushion at the front and at the back, like front of your foot and back of your foot. There's huge ankle support, as I said. The insole that goes in with it is pretty standard, very thin. I feel like nothing too special, but it is basically because the shoe itself is pretty bouncy, pretty supportive. It's very light. It is, I will tell you that exactly. Obviously depends on which size you get. That would slightly vary in size, but for women's it's 8.5 Oz, and for men's it's 10 Oz. So 10 is 280 to 170 grams. Comes in really cool colors. There are different colors for men's and women's. This specific one is BONDI 5 HOKA One One wide, and or basically they have a couple of different models where this bit here, depending on your foot, whether it's super wide or a little bit thinner. I kind of preferred, I tried a couple. In fact, when you're trying on running shoes, what I like to do, I used to just try it on, it feels good, I'll walk for like a couple of minutes and then I buy them and it's fine. But what I like to do now is go for a little run, a little jog, if it's like a 1K jog or 500-meter jog here and there around everywhere, like in the mall, or find like a long little stretch just to see how your ankle feel, and really pay attention to how your ankle feel, how balls of your feet feel, how your toes, are they like really spread out or they're like really scrunched up, which will get annoying over time. It's a couple of things from their website. Is basically, what is that? A full ever midsole provides signature HOKA One One cushioning. So that's what they're talking about is over here. It's very good cushioning. Like seriously, I prefer running, like regular running, in super duper cushiony shoes, and I like really good ankle support, and I feel like this definitely like it holds it together. And although I have had a couple of occasions when I had blisters on my feet because of the shoes or maybe the way that I'm running, I have had a really good experience running in those shoes, and I feel like they definitely like just on point, right? They're incredible support. Moderate heel bevel provides smooth heel transition. So they're talking about this one here, that it's like a moderate height, not excessive, but it's, well, I find it pretty cushiony and pretty sturdy. 3D puff print frame for lightweight detail support. So that's up the front here. There's pretty cute little details, if you can see. It's nice colors. There are different colors. Obviously, you can get men's colors or female colors, women's colors. And tonal rubber placement for durability. So there's a number 4. This is, here you go. This is rubber, and this is placed here for durability. The shoe is pretty light. They feel very light when you run in them. They feel very comfortable. They feel like there's a lot of support. I said that again. And whether they're worth $250, I don't know. This is how much they cost in Australia. It is up to you whether you want to spend that kind of money on shoes that you do for sport. But I feel like anything to do with sport and fitness and your health is not something to try and go cheap on, because it is very important to have products that work well, that don't hurt you. It's like getting a bicycle that is the right size as well, right? Like you want something that fits well, that is the right size, that you're gonna want to wear, want to use, that you're going to enjoy using. So I reckon try them out if you are looking for new running shoes. I think HOKA ones definitely, and you like really good support for your ankle, try them out. I'm not saying like go and buy them tomorrow. You can also go try them out at a shop, see how a particular size feels, how it, how it fits, how it feels going for like little mini runs, mini sprints at the mall or at the shop, running shop, wherever you're looking at them. And then you can go online and look for them on eBay or somewhere else where the product will be legitimate and your size and what you need specifically the model. When I was buying them, I bought them a while ago, in April this year I think I bought them. At that time the price online was only like $20 difference from what I saw in store, so I just went off and I bought it from the mall, from the store, from a running shoe store where you can find them. Running shoe stores, specific outlets. I found that I couldn't find too many shops that sold HOKAs, but there is a shop in Brisbane in Australia called In Training, so they sold them there and I got it there. They're great. I love them. Really good support, ankle support. Whether it's worth the money depends on you, whether you're going to use them, how often you're going to use them, and how much of training you want to do, basically, and how good you want your feet to feel. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully it was interesting or something different for the channel, an interesting different product review, and I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day. I hope your body is full of energy, it's healed, it's very fit or getting fitter day by day through different
means of exercise. And remember to stop counting calories, start counting hills, count your adventures, count your passions, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.